This particular building was built circa 1878. It's had many, many different uses over the years. It unfortunately sat vacant for quite a few years, and there were some problems with the building. There was even a fire at one point, and it was looking rather forlorn until the whole process of the rejuvenation and the renovation of the building took place, and that's what you see here today.
2016, Oxford had a strategic planning session, and we decided and talked about how were we going to renovate the interior of Oxford and make it exciting and but not too crowded, and what would our commercial district look like. So we talked about the Mews and what could be done with that. So over time, the commissioners considered, if no one else is going to buy it and develop it because it's too expensive to do, perhaps we can get grant funding and make it affordable. And sure, as Cheryl Lewis has successfully found in so many different ways, she found $550,000 of grant funding so we could stabilize the building and put it on the market and look for someone who was willing to develop it. And lo and behold, after a while, the town acquired it, stabilized it, and along came Rich, and we are so happy that he has created the wonderful Highland Creamery in the Mews, in the center of Oxford. And life has come back to our town.
Honestly, if you were to call a Hollywood set designer and say, design me an ice cream parlor, it would have been this building. And so that's when we decided to take the leap and talk to the commissioners and to our wonderful town manager, Cheryl Lewis, about being able to do something here. And the amazing part of this location is, in addition to being in the center of town, we have the park across the street. You can sit and watch beautiful sunsets, and then you also have the playground, so it's wonderful for kids. And I think what's really happened is by bringing all that traffic, I think it's helped a lot of the other businesses. It's helped the museum with more traffic and just built greater awareness.
So it's been a wonderful impact, and we couldn't be more fortunate to have Rich, who's also developed the property across the street. So he's really become the center of our commercial district.
So the reason I think it's great to do business in Talbot County, if I start from a macro perspective, is that it's just an incredibly beautiful part of the country. It's a great mixture of permanent residents and visitors and folks that also commute back and forth from the DC area. You're close to Washington, you're close to Baltimore. When you layer on top of that, most of the time when you deal with government agencies, you're dealing with kind of nameless, faceless agencies. It's hard to get somebody on the phone. You have to be an archaeologist to figure out who to call and to get answers. And Talbot County is the exact opposite. I very much view all of our relationships, whether it's with the economic development agencies or the health department, as partners. And we treat them as partners. They're very proactive in their outreach. It's not a one-way street. And they live in the county and they care about the county and they care about the businesses. And to me, that's an incredible thing that I hope never changes. You know, I think we're blessed in that there are very few businesses that bring people happiness in the world today. And that's one of the great things about this business is every day we wake up and we get to serve happiness to our customers, and that makes us very happy. And we're part of the big moments in their lives. We cater weddings, we've catered funerals and memorial services, first birthday parties, and we think that's such a privilege to have that position.